Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to use SSH. It's a really simple command and you can use it in your terminal, in your own laptop to access other computers such as Raspberry Pis or like other computers itself, like MacBook Pros and Windows. Okay, so first we have to find the IP address of the Raspberry Pi. So we can do that by simply opening up a browser. For me, I'm opening up Chrome. So you just do that. Just type the IP address of the router in the browser, and you see the Raspberry Pi is there. So do Control-C, and then in terminal just do Control-V or something. So SSH, and then you check the username. For me, it's Pi, by the way. And then and then we typed in the IP address. So it should work now, and it will ask for the password. And then it's already connected. So if you want to shut down the Raspberry Pi, you can do that. But right now, I'm also going to show you how to use VNC Viewer, which is an app it's really for advanced things. You can access many computers in really good ways. So if you want to install it, just go to Chrome again, type in VNC Viewer, RealVNC, and then just it costs money on here, but you can also just go to Microsoft Store, type in VNC Viewer, and then you can just click on here, and it's free here. And for me, it's already installed, so it says installed, but you can just install it. So for terminal, so I accidentally closed it, so it's the same as before. Okay, and now let's go to VNC Viewer, or RealVNC, you can call it RealVNC. Okay, so this is how VNC Viewer looks like. So if you want to use it, just type file, new connection, and then you can just do the IP address over here. As we know, I already looked at the IP address, so if I want to do it, I can also do Control-V. I already copied it. Then you can just put Pi, then it will appear here. I'm just going to put Raspberry, and then okay, so this name is just to so you know what it is. And then you can just press OK, and then right click it, connect, and then you can type in the username, which is Pi, and then you can type in the password, which is, well, I should probably not tell you my password. So it's not really good password. Okay, so that is, if you want, you can type in remember password, but you don't really need to do that because other people can access it and it might be misused. So this is what it looks like. It looks exactly the same as what a Raspberry Pi would look like. It's a whole window itself, and you can just access other apps and stuff. It might not be working, and I'll show you why. So if it's not working, you can basically do sudo raspi-config, and this should appear. So first click on interface option, click on VNC, and then if it's on no, that means the VNC server hasn't been enabled. this is like a safety measure, so you can't misuse VNC and use it on stuff that VNC isn't enabled. So click yes and click OK, and if this comes up, just click finish, and yeah, so it should work if you're having problems with it. Okay, that's it for this video. Like and subscribe.